Who had a better season, Arsenal or Spurs?
But we did, of course. We did.
Robbie, I don't want to answer that question.
Nah, come on. You know what? Come on. There's no point in dipping for this.
I can't even spell, meanwhile.
No point in dipping on this one. Come on, let's just.
Neither.
Spurs fans win the Europa League. They'll say they've had a more successful season than us.
That's if we don't win.
If Chelsea win,
what if we win it?
If Chelsea win the Conference League and we don't win the Champions League, they'll say they've had a more successful season than us. But I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
We did.
Robbie, I don't want to answer that question.
We did. Say?
I don't want to answer the question.
We did. And can I just add on that thing before we get off it? With the Tottenham thing, if we finish that low, people would want Mikel be gone already.
Of course he would.
So I can't understand how they've had a better
season. Do you give them credit for what they did?
I could not give a damn. Give them credit for. Did they give us credit for winning the league too? If they gave us credit for winning the league twice a while, then yeah.
More successful season than us. But I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not having that at all, right? Because number one, we're not in the Europa League because we played too good to get into the Europa League, right?
Yeah.
So we can't win the Europa League. Exactly. We're in a competition that to win that is harder.
Absolutely.
Right? So I know people will say, how can you win the Conference League where I've never heard of, no disrespect to that team, but that team that Chelsea are playing, I've never heard of that team in my life. Yeah. Sorry. We're not in that competition.
Exactly.
That competition is below us. You can't say, because we're in the Champions League.
The highest of the highest.
And Spurs and United, we're not in the Europa League because we qualified in a higher competition. So if you win that, you haven't had a more successful
thing. Of course not.
I think you could
in North London, Spurs are having their open top bus parade. It should finish soon, actually, starting at 5:30.
I mean, I don't care. Just hold your hands up. We're bothered. I'm bothered. They've won it. And if I be really honest about it, look, it's a cup competition that we couldn't even enter, right? You know, so, but I a few of my mates have been on the phone and whatever, like, you know, none of them were worried about 21 defeats when they were celebrating that yesterday. None of them. So, you know, they're in a little bit of a different position to us, but 17 years, you know, let them have their moment. You can only beat what's in front of you. I get in all this that they've played crap teams, they have. But at the end of the day, you can only beat what's in front of you. They've done that. And at the end of it, they've picked up a trophy, and I don't care what anybody says. You know, I think...
Divided, Strand United. Let me tell you this about them, yeah? 3 man like Morgan, we've beaten you. Them man have been turned over like a mattress, rude boy. You know, like that. And I am here for a final. Us Tottenham fans, we ain't seen a trophy in like 17 years. 17. Babies are born, they get their national insurance card, and they get a job. And I ain't seen no piece of silverware. All of that will change today, bruv. You know what I'm saying? My voice is gone. I need a bro. As long as my name's expressions oozing, we are rolling in to the Spur Bilbao, and we are going to get a result. Forget about Ruben scammer him. Forget about Ruben hammer him. Forget about all of that. Yeah? Let me tell you this, yeah? Ruben hammer him, you're leaving with nothing but your son's trousers, because we...
Why did that happen?
You haven't won it for
Why did that happen?
55 years.
55 years.
Right. Let me
55 2-0.
All right. Listen, let's get it. No, I want to get it. Right.
I'll Skelly into midfield because I didn't want to lose what Declan Rice does for us in midfield. Not only do we lose Thomas Partey in this game today, by the way, he's got to take a lot of blame.
1 second. So who would you have played as?
I've told you how many more times I've got to fucking tell you. Skelly in midfield. Declan Rice stays insane.
No, but where's?
I'm saying wherever fucking holding midfielder, Rob.
So Lewis Skelly's holding midfielder.
Midfielder, Rob.
So Lewis Skelly's holding midfielder.
Holding midfielder, yes. Declan Rice doing what he's doing.
When's he ever played there?
That's his position in the league and all that. Now,
When have you seen him play there?
when I've seen him playing, he's played it every fucking week in the youth team, Rob, like every
this ain't
week.
the youth
Have
team.
you seen him play fucking left back? When have you seen him play left back until he's fucking done it this season?
Lee.
Don't make excuses.
Lee.
Do not make excuses.
Calm down, right?
Fucking right.
Our manager again disrespecting a female reporter after the game. Our manager sitting in the pre-match press conference waffling about XG. Yeah, how about expected piss-offs, mate? How about that? Oh, first opportunity to drop Declan Rice because he's injured. You dropped him. First opportunity to drop Urian Timber because he's been playing injured as well. You dropped him. Actually crazy that is. But don't worry, guys. Doesn't matter the Spurs have got to a final and I'm jealous. Doesn't matter Man U got to a final and I'm jealous. Chelsea final, I'm jealous. Palace final.
As I said, the second bottling for me was on the pitch today.
Yep.
They bottled it.
Yep. Your daughter mentioned that young fullback in a start. They didn't.
Pushing for the deal, scouting the player, weighing up the options, monitoring, discussing. They appreciate the player, edging closer, studying, exploring, flirting, leading the race, targeting, prioritizing, considering, keeping tabs on the player, agreeing personal terms, following. He's a concrete name. Luring, gauging, in love with. How many more buzzwords do these journalists?
Welcome back to the show, people. Bailey Sports. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's been a while since we've been out here. But you know, people. Had to get back on the live streams. Transfers are done. We got a lot to talk about. You know. This transfer window has been nothing like any Arsenal fan has ever felt before. Unprecedented, yeah? I agree. But, you know, we're going to go through the transfer. We're going to see how much we will rate the business that was done by Andre Berta. You know, the man himself. As we can see on screen, that's our 8 signings. That's the 8 signings we have made, guys. We go through them one by one. We have Kepa, Zubamendi, Norgard, Madueke, Mascara, Gyökeres, Eze, and then the last one to join was Nketiah. Yes, people. Oh, it's been an interesting window. The best window we have had in the Premier League for an extremely long time. No one can tell me different. I personally think the Isak saga, the Gyökeres saga at the start. Who else? Wissa saga just recently, the Xavi Simons saga. Guys, it was going off everywhere. It's like player power has become a thing. The players are a lot stronger now, it seems. Players get what they want. Now, is this good for the game? I don't know. Would we say players being able to do what they have done this summer is beneficial? Maybe not. But at the same time, you know, clubs can sell players at any time. So I guess players should be allowed to leave whenever they want to leave. You know, that's a conversation for another day, I suppose. Conversation for another day, I suppose. Rightio. Like I said, we're gonna go through all the signings today because I don't know how you feel, but I'm happy, but not so happy. I can't say I am over the moon. The transfer window in regards to incomings was really good. Really good. You know, finishing off with Nkapi at the end of the day, that I was really happy with. I'm not gonna lie to you, that made my day. But at the same time, you know, we have to bear in mind there's another team competing for the Premier League, and their name is Liverpool. And Liverpool, alright. And Liverpool what's going on? Just got a message. Sorry guys. Apologies. So it's not on. But we just have to keep rolling. Hey.